What's going on, guys? It's Jimmy here with your $600 second stimulus check update and your $2,000 third stimulus check update. We have some new information regarding both of these, and also we're going to cover a brand new protest happening right now, and also a new meeting with President Joe Biden regarding stimulus checks. So, yeah. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe down below so you don't miss out on new videos and hit the like button for us. It really helps out our channel. All right, guys, let's jump right into it. Washington City's mayor has been rushed to safety after a homeless advocate group, rioters, stormed the city hall. The mayor of Bellingham, Washington, reportedly had to be rushed out of City Hall on Friday morning after rioters advocated for the homeless stormed the building. The mayor says, quote, "It was unsettling," said Mayor Seth Fleetwood, who remained undeterred about asking those in a homeless encampment outside of the building to move 25 feet away. Quote, "They banged on the door and we got word that they had somehow broken in and open and were entering, and I was advised to leave." The mayor was taken out the back door to his car, and he said he couldn't help but compare it to the rioters who breached the U.S. Capitol in Washington, D.C. on January 6th. Joe Biden says his new mask mandate done by presidential executive order makes common sense, and Republicans said in response, "Kiss my," well, you know the rest. Joe Biden says, quote, about the mask mandate, "It's not a political statement, it's a patriotic act." Republican representative from Colorado, Lauren Boebert, says the Biden administration is already headed in the wrong direction. Continued federal overreach won't end the pandemic or put food on the table. Quote, "I definitely expect lawsuits from our state, Texas, and private lawsuits regarding the mask mandate." Under the executive order, Biden is directing departments and agencies under his jurisdiction to, quote, "immediately take action to require people in federal buildings or on federal lands, on duty or on site federal employees, and on site federal contractors to wear a mask and maintain physical distance." But the order also requires masks on various modes of public transportation, including trains, airplanes, and intercity buses. And that's a provision that attorneys who have challenged mask mandates in the past say could be the most vulnerable to a legal challenge. Now, remember, President Biden can't really mask mandate states and cities because that has to come on the state level, just like these states are the ones that do the shutdowns. So let me know what you think of President Biden's mask mandate on federal grounds. Do you think this is something should be done, or do you think that it should not be done and people should just basically have the choice on whether they want to wear a mask or not? The Wall Street Journal reports that stimulus checks are emerging as a new tool to fill gaps in targeted aid programs, and that the Democrats may continue to use stimulus checks in place of different targeted kind of programs like the one I'm going to tell you about here in a second. Congress weighs another round. Advocates see a continuing role for periodic cash from Washington. And that goes exactly along with this brand new breaking story that I broke earlier for you from the Washington Post. I was one of the first people to kind of break this information out on YouTube. And now multiple different news media outlets are getting information on this, that the Democrats want to provide permanent benefits here we'll talk about, but $3,000 stimulus checks on a monthly basis, so $250 to $300 per month, for a total of $3,000 to $3,600 in stimulus checks to curb child poverty. As you can see here, while the timeline for introducing this bill is still in flux, the legislation would provide families $3,000 per year per child and $3,600 per year for kids under 6 years old. The benefit would be paid monthly, $250 per month for kids ages 6 to 17, and $300 per month for kids under the age of 6, with the intention that families can get the funds before filing taxes, so not having to wait for this as a tax credit, but could get a monthly stimulus check of $250 to $300 per child instead of a tax refund. This is one of the brand new proposals coming from the Democratic side. They want to increase the child tax credit up from the current one, which basically came from Ivanka Trump, or at least she got a lot of credit for it, of $2,000. They want to raise this to $3,000 to $3,600. $3,600 for kids under the age of 6, and $3,000 for kids ages 6 to 17, paid on a monthly basis. So this used to be a tax credit, okay, that you would file on your taxes and get a tax reduction. Now they want to make it a monthly stimulus check and a larger amount, anywhere from 50% more to almost double more, going from 2,000 to 3,000 or $3,600. And instead of having this as a tax credit, that you would be able to receive this as a monthly stimulus check paid directly to your bank account via direct deposit, possibly check. But I think it would be a lot easier for a lot of these families to get set up on direct deposit. So this will be a very interesting. Again, this is just one of the programs, as we've seen Wall Street Journal reporting here, that the Democrats want to do, along with student loan forgiveness, the mortgage and rental assistance, raising of Social Security by $200 per month. And in addition to that, we went over this in the last video, raising Social Security in other ways, such as 20% more for widows or widowers, 5% more if you have been on Social Security for over 20 years. And there were several different provisions there that they want to raise. I have details for you guys on that in the last video. But there's multiple different things that are now coming out on, basically we're only about 3 days into the new presidency. And because the Democrats have all the power now, and it's not that I'm taking side, it's just kind of is what it is now they're trying to bring out all these different programs that they may have proposed in the past, such as the $200 Social Security increase, but they couldn't get it passed. Increasing the child tax credit was also a bill that they wanted to do in the past also, and now they're back bringing it to light because now they can pass these bills on their own because the Democrats have control of the House and the Senate and the presidency. So a lot of these new bills that were basically stimulus for different buckets of people are now coming back to light and have a very real chance of passing here within the next few weeks or even in the next stimulus package. We're also just starting to see some stimulus checks come on the state level, such as the California $600 stimulus check. This is only for Californians and for low-income families in California. This comes from Governor Newsom of California. This is a stimulus check on the local level or the state level. We're going to be seeing a lot more of these come out in the next few days to few weeks as states start to get the money for their rental assistance programs, which you will be able to claim programs just like this, but it'll be money for your rent or your mortgage assistance. So make sure you stay tuned to the channel and subscribe because I will be keeping you updated on this program and additional programs in all 50 states coming out for mortgage and rental assistance. President Joe Biden is going to be talking with congressmen, congresswomen, and lawmakers tomorrow on the next stimulus package and the timing. And then remember that Joe Biden wants to pass this next bill with some bipartisan support. Basically, he wants to get some Republicans on board, where basically they can pass the next stimulus check, which is expected to be at least $1,400, if not as high as $2,000, and the entire stimulus package. And they would need 10 Republicans in the Senate to get the 60 votes. Now, Joe Biden kind of wants to do this, but we've already heard from Bernie Sanders, who is the Senate budget chairman, and from several other Democrats that if the Republicans don't come along and they can't get 10 Republicans, then they're basically going to pass it through their reconciliation card, where they can use this special card. This is a real thing in Senate. I just happen to have one, kind of. But basically, if they don't get the 60 votes in the Senate, then they're going to pass it through the reconciliation bill or the reconciliation rule, where they're going to pass the next stimulus package, whether the Republicans like it or not. It's not that I'm against Republicans or not. This is just kind of how it is. This is actually what's happening. So they're going to pass this next stimulus package with or without the Republicans, and they'll just use the reconciliation rule if they have to. The Biden administration plans to discuss the need for the next economic stimulus package with a group of senators tomorrow on Sunday. The White House National Economic Council Director, Brian Deese, said yesterday, boy, that is a mouthful. White House National Economic Council Director. That's as long as a title as it gets. As they seek to build support for what they see as a critical round of new stimulus relief, aka the next stimulus package. Quote, we're at a precarious moment for the virus and the economy. Without decisive action, we risk falling into a very serious economic hole, even more serious than the crises we find ourselves. So yeah, there could be some big breaking news tomorrow as basically Biden and the Biden administration are going to be talking with senators tomorrow regarding the next stimulus package and the provisions. From what I understand, they're writing the bill right now, and we could expect the actual bill any day now. We've actually got an outline that I covered with you guys on the channel several days ago now at this point. That's just an outline. They need to actually make a bill, which is normally thousands and thousands of pages long. You know, they have the $1,400 stimulus checks in there. They're going to have the $400 unemployment boost money. They're raising it from $300 to $400. They're going to have the mortgage and rental assistance in there, the $5 billion for utility assistance, the paid sick leave, $1,400 per week. You can get if you catch the virus and you need paid sick leave. The government is just going to fund this so people can stay home from work if they have coronavirus, or if anybody in their family has it, or if a child has to stay home because of somebody in their school has it. So there's multiple different provisions there. These are just a few of things in the next stimulus package. There's literally hundreds of different stimulus items in the third stimulus check package. So I will be keeping you updated. Make sure you subscribe down below and click the bell icon so you get notifications. New videos come out every day at 10 a.m., 3 p.m., 8 p.m., and 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And make sure to share this video so others like you will know about the upcoming stimulus program, stimulus checks, and mortgage and rental assistance that I will be walking you guys through how to claim that. You can click this top video here to watch my newest stimulus check video next. And this video teaches you how to start your own business selling products on Amazon FBA. I have a program where I teach people how to replace their 9-to-5 income selling products on Amazon. Click on one of those videos to watch them next. Thanks, guys, and I will see you in the next video.